Okay. This gray box and this gray box are tubs that were used at musters for the machines, the hand tub or hand engines to pump out of. The water would come in through this connection here. There's a smaller portion where the water would come into the tub, and it would be very turbulent and have air in it. There's a partition inside that was lower than the top of the box, so the water would fill up to one section and just kind of fall over into the other section, which was much larger, and it would be calm and free of air, and that's where the machine's pumped out of. The reason being, any air, those machines were known as a positive displacement pump. Any air would mess up the stream and mess up the pump. It would be like burping. And they didn't want that because that would mess up your stream and your distance they were throwing water. These pieces here are what they called tie downs. When they went to a muster, they would take the machine and these, and when they rolled the machine into position, they would be almost in position. They would lay these down on the ground and they would roll the wheels up into this. And these poles would go through the spoke of the wheel. One end would be in here and the other end would be out in the middle of nowhere on each side. And what this did was it held it down and it widened the machine about 6 feet or 4 feet on each side. So that when they were pumping it, it didn't lift the machine off the ground. It didn't, unless they got pumping really hard. Then you could lift the ends of these tie downs or blocks off the ground, and you were liable to hurt the machine when you did that. And this is an example. This is a sample of the resin paper they used as target. They would lay out 200 feet of this. There would be 3 strips that would make it about 8 or 9 feet wide, and it would be 200 feet long target area. And they measured from where the pipe man stood. Okay? They measured from where the pipe man stood to the farthest drop on this paper, the size of a dime. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but you see how that turns dark? That would be where they'd measure to. From the pipe man to the farthest drop, the size of a dime on the paper. And that's how they determined your distance. And they would measure down to 1/8 of an inch. That'd be about it.